And we now shift our focus to West Asia. Through a series of calculated and low-impact strikes, have Israel and Hezbollah managed to walk back from the brink, appeasing their respective audiences and staving off a disaster? Has an all-out catastrophic war been averted, or will the latest developments result in an escalation of tensions in the region? Let's break this down for you. The tensions between Israel and Hezbollah have been on the rise, with a deadly rocket strike from Lebanon hitting the Israeli town of Majd Shams in the Golan Heights. In the Israeli response, one of Hezbollah's top commanders was killed. This was a significant blow to Hezbollah, a group backed by Iran and known for its fierce opposition to Israel. Hezbollah, as expected, vowed to retaliate, leading to fears of a larger regional war. Flights were cancelled. Governments issued urgent warnings for their citizens to leave the region. But yesterday, things took a new turn. On Sunday morning, Hezbollah stated that hundreds of drones and rockets were launched, targeting Israeli military sites in northern Israel and the Golan Heights. Allegedly, the sheer number of these projectiles seemed designed to overwhelm Israel's sophisticated air defense systems, the Iron Dome. But according to Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, every single one of Hezbollah's drones was intercepted. In the early hours of that same day, Israel had already taken preemptive action, by the way. Israeli officials announced that they had struck Hezbollah targets to prevent what they described as a much larger attack. In fact, they claimed to have hit numerous rocket launchers in Lebanon, effectively neutralizing a significant part of Hezbollah's offensive capabilities. Hezbollah, however, dismissed these claims, with its leader Hassan Nasrallah calling Israel's actions aggression, not preemption. 3 Hezbollah fighters reportedly lost their lives in these strikes, while an Israeli soldier lost his life and 2 others were injured in the attack by Hezbollah. As per experts, the morning cross-border fire marked a notable escalation in hostilities after nearly a year of the simmering tensions. Interestingly, both sides declared victory and stepped back. As per reports, in Israel, security restrictions in the northern region were lifted, signaling a return to a tenuous calm in a way. In Lebanon, Hezbollah announced that its attacks for the day were over. Nasrallah described the retaliation for Shukr's killing as meticulously executed and concluded. So what does all of this mean? What do the claims and counterclaims tell us? Have Israel and Hezbollah found a way to satisfy their need to appear strong and unyielding without pushing each other and the region into a full-blown war? It seems that, at least for now, they have. But while this round of violence may have come to a close, Israel remains on high alert. And there is another threat, of course, looming on the horizon from Iran. Remember, Tehran has vowed revenge for the killing of the Hamas chief, Ismail Haniyeh, in a recent airstrike, an act it squarely blames on Israel. Netanyahu, in fact, has admitted that what happened is not the end, and that's a sentiment echoed by Nasrallah, who described the ongoing conflict as a war of attrition. Each side seems intent on wearing the other down slowly and methodically, rather than risking everything in one grand confrontation, it seems. But as we analyze this latest round of hostilities, there is an unsettling truth that cannot be ignored. Amidst all the strategic posturing and face-saving, apparently, the lives of Israeli hostages in Gaza continuing to hang in the balance. Their plight has been overshadowed by the larger geopolitical escalation in tensions, a heartbreaking afterthought, it seems, in the grand scheme of things. What the future holds for them remains uncertain, a tragic consequence of the broader conflict. As per reports, there is a sense that neither Iran nor its regional allies, including Hezbollah, are eager to escalate the situation further. Hezbollah, which had repeatedly vowed to strike at major Israeli urban centers in response to any attack on Beirut, ultimately, in a way, fell short of that threat. Whether this was due to Israel's preemptive actions or a calculated decision by Hezbollah, the result was a less devastating response than what many had feared. The rockets fired on Sunday were largely confined to the border area, a familiar battleground where Hezbollah has targeted Israeli forces. In the aftermath of Sunday's crossfire, has the risk of a full-blown war receded? The region, meanwhile, remains on edge. Iran's open-ended threat continues to loom large, adding to the sense of unease that has gripped the region for months. To stay up to speed with the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.